Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Today we're going to be reading for how they felt about you the last time they saw you. So we have 3 piles here. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. If you'd like an extended reading, check out the link below for my Etsy web shop. Pile 1, 2, and 3. These are the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. A little witchy today. And for our pile 1, we have a citrine point. For pile 2, we have this beautiful amethyst cluster, and pile 3 is a piece of raw calcite. So just choose the pile that best resonates with your energy. If you don't know how to do that, I suggest dropping down into your body, closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, and when you open your eyes, the pile that jumps out at you is the one meant for you today. And, if you feel like you're drawn to more than one pile, you can always skip to more than one reading. I will put the timestamps below. So go ahead and do that, and I will see you on the other side. Hi, pile 1. You have chosen this beautiful piece of citrine here, and citrine is a 3rd chakra crystal. So I feel like there's a lot of determination here, maybe brightness and optimism, or this is where you are going. And the card we have for you is Cauldron. Bewitching, yes, it be. Blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. I kind of get that you're a writer or a poet, maybe for some of you. Maybe that's what this kind of thing is about. Just a little message here for you that you will get a creative boost in something very soon. But as far as what your person felt the last time, maybe you were cooking together. Maybe you were working together on something. Maybe this is also an artistic compatriot. Maybe this person is female. Maybe this person identifies with the number 10 here, endings and beginnings. I feel that this person really had a good time with you. There's this energy of missing good times here. So let's just take a look at your tarot and some more oracles and see what else this person was feeling. This is my Mystic Red Rose Oracle deck. So this might be a karmic relationship. We have resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. I feel like either this person wasn't very good for you, and if that resonates, then you know that. Or maybe this person is just somebody that came into your life for kind of a reason, season, or a lesson here. And I kind of get that somewhere they might feel that way about you. Now, I don't sugarcoat anything here on my channel, so don't shoot the messenger, but these are just kind of the cards that I see. I see that they got their heart broken. They felt like maybe you broke up with them. You guys were having such a good time. Maybe it was going somewhere. There was kind of either this feeling of sisterhood or a mysticism they hadn't received with anyone else. And then something happened with you guys to where you broke it off, or it was broken off. And they just feel a sense of loss. Yeah. Let's see what else. We'll use the Vessel Oracle deck next. We have childhood. I feel like this person's inner child was triggered. Maybe your inner child was triggered. Maybe you both trigger each other. And that's what karmic relationships are about, right? I mean, you're mirroring each other in some way to resolve some tension. The green color of this bean or whatever it is about the heart. So something to deal with past love and loss, relationships, relationship wounding that may have started in middle school, high school, elementary school, as a child in conjunction with parents, something like that. We're going to use this is like a New York Oracle. I forget what it's called. Oh, and 2 jumped out at me. We have anything is possible. And we have celebrate your wins. Yeah, I see that this person really felt like you were going somewhere. They really wanted this to be, what happened? happened here? They really wanted this to be like their next relationship. I do see that. Which is really interesting because I feel like some of you are wondering, they're hopping on this reading to figure out where this person went. So let's look at the tarot now. And I also want to get some messages for them. This is my Lover's Path Oracle. I don't know why I was drawn to this. This is usually for my twin flames here. And maybe that's the thing, is like this person thought that you were that person for them. So we have the Princess of Arrows. Very interesting. Psych. I will move this up in just a hot second. We have the King of Arrows here. Very interesting. And we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And as I move this up here, I'm going to get a Twin Flame Oracle message for you. And we have, I feel bad for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. Okay, so there's two camps here. Obviously, this relationship went on the fritz for some reason. That's what we're reading for. For those of you that were broken up with, I do see here that there's a lot of fire, first of all. So your person could have a fire heavy chart or identify as a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But I just kind of see that there's a bunch of juvenile energy. This person, they really psyched themselves up from this relationship. They wanted this to be mythological. They wanted this to be twin flamey. They wanted this to be like, this person has kind of an underdeveloped sense of what love is. This is somebody that would be falling in love with love itself rather than asking themselves, like, is this person a good person for me? That's kind of the energy that I see here. And that's why, as Adonis, who is the consort of Aphrodite, and some say Aphrodite is like, I guess, great love, even though she had a lot of children with Aries, she was absolutely obsessed, that's the word, with Adonis. This person was obsessed with you. But I think that they were obsessed with you for the wrong reasons. You reminded them of a parent. You reminded them of a relationship they had in the past. The best of their ex that was the worst kind of type thing. They psyched themselves up. Anything is possible. Fireworks. This person is amazing. Or it could be that they were that way. Either way, there's toxicity here, but I'm not getting that this person is like an incredible narcissist or anything. They really do want to grow and become a king of their domain. They want to wine and dine you. They want to be somebody who dresses in fancy clothes and is on top of the world and whose inside matches their outside, right? This could be somebody who's in a high-powered position, and just doesn't have a whole lot of inner stuff there. And that's why they're taking this break. But they're resisting the idea of answering this call. I think this person has a great capacity to become a spiritual person. I get that you're a spiritual person, and that's what really attracted them to you. But they just don't have, they're all style and no substance. They don't have the goods. And they feel bad for the way that things went down. This person could have ghosted you. They could have broken up with you in a text. That's kind of that tract. If you were the person that did the breaking up, it's because you saw all of this and you're wondering now, like, was that real? And my answer is yes, to a degree. Because this person has such a limited emotional capacity somewhere, when things were going really well and there was nothing triggering them and there were no problems, which are completely normal in a relationship, you saw that side of them. That side of them is that side of them. They're just somebody that when things get rough, they don't know what to do. So when they last saw you, okay. For some of you, when they last saw you, for a very small percentage of you, this person was a little devious and were stringing you along because they only wanted sex. I think for the others, it's like they wanted to keep things casual because they know somewhere. And of course, just take what resonates and leave the rest, but that they wanted more and they knew that they weren't ready because they had these wounds. And this is so funny. This reading is all over the place. Some of you are twin flames. This person like is now questioning like, you know, was this just a karmic relationship? I mean, you're going to know who you are, and I suggest that you definitely get clarity with me in a reading if you are like, which one am I? But for others, you know, this is going to be a pretty strong feeling. I just kind of want to know like what happened. I think for a lot of people, there was some kind of a misunderstanding here. Or maybe you set a boundary with this person and this person was like, I'm not used to this, so I'm going to kind of usurp this boundary, and you didn't like that and you broke up with them. Or you set the boundary there and they broke up with you because they were like, I'm not used to having somebody setting boundaries with me. And for those people, there's definitely something better around the corner for you. In terms of guidance, really quickly as to how to get through this, I think this will definitely help us determine, you know, what the general theme of this whole thing is, because this is just all over the place. Yeah. I meet resistance with kindness. So, you know, you're in the middle of your own transformation as well. And I think that you're going to be able to walk away from this and say, this was just a lesson for me. I'm going to take care of myself and go on my merry way. For others, I think this is a mirror about the resistance within oneself. If you do resonate with the twin flame label, then maybe you're the runner and you're the reason that things got shaky and weird and, you know, you got spooked and you left. You're going to know who you are here. It's very interesting that we have so many possibilities in one tiny little reading. So if you were drawn to another pile, I would definitely check out those piles because there might be another message in there for you. But just to clarify here, we have someone's a narcissist or someone was toxic, you broke up with them. Someone was toxic, they broke up with you because they couldn't handle the realness of what it takes to have a real relationship. And then 3, like you're twin flames and you're either both chasing and running at different times and you're just not sure what's real and what's not real. But I love that we have the Princess and the King of Arrows because it suggests that both of you want growth in some way. And, you know, it might not be the best time to have that at this point, and that's okay. Like, nobody can tell you how fast you have to do this. If you need to date around, see other people before you reconnect with someone, go for it. If you're completely done with that person, go for it. You know, life is yours, basically. As far as like what this person is going to do if they're going to come back, I just had to know. Maybe they might text you, but they're going to keep their true self from you. So you are going to have to decide what you want to do with that. Whether you want that person to be around and just know that that's who they are and you're able to healthfully incorporate them into your life. Or if you're like, nope, this is confirmation that that person for me was not someone that should be influencing me, influencing my energy. And I thought that this person was hiding something from me and they were, and that's it. No more second chances, whether you're twin flame or not, you know. Please do decide. And just remember that you have a lot of beauty to offer. You offer good, solid roots, skills, and if you don't feel whole around this person, if this person does not give you that kind of sense of belonging and home, then they are most likely a lesson. And anything is possible for you. Somebody better is around the corner. Psych was always looking for the true meaning or revelation of what ended up being Cupid. So, you know, Cupid wasn't ready to reveal his true self to Psyche, and she pushed, and then Aphrodite got really upset. It's so interesting because we have Adonis here, and punished her for a really long time before they could get together. And that is part of kind of the twin flame archetype here. But at the same time, I do feel like the way through this is to become something or someone that the gods favor, which is really an interesting end to this reading. Prioritize pleasure in your life and prioritize that thing that you feel like you woke up to do. And I think you will make a better world for everyone around you, whether or not this person is ready. You'll attract the positivity of the universe on your side, whether you find resistance in your life or not. And I think it will make you feel whole regardless, because you're in alignment with who you are, basically. This is a tough one. Thanks for sticking through this with me. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to read for something else in the comments below. Check out my readings in the description box. I also have a beautiful guided meditation. If you haven't taken my full moon meditation in Aries, we do work through some of this stuff there. But the playlist itself has a lot of really beautiful Reiki sessions and things that can help your connection, twin flame or not. Again, ask me any questions you want. I can pull a card and clarify for you for this pile. You just say pile 1, need a card or something, and I'll pull one and write it in the comments below. But other than that, share the video with a friend if you like. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I will see you next time for the next read. Hello, Pile 2. Oh my goodness, Pile 1's reading was all over the place. Let's see what you have here. You have reflection. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad, and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. Interesting. So, feels like there's going to be some toxicity in all of these readings today. This is a stone of discernment. It's for your third eye, so please do use discernment here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But I do see that there's a little bit of a manipulative quality with the person that you're asking about. I feel like they are somebody that has trouble feeling things. 32 might resonate with you or that person, and it breaks down to a 5. So change is definitely or should be on the way. There's this break, whatever you had, was definitely needed. So let's just see how they felt about you. I do feel like they are reflecting upon themselves. I feel like maybe there was something you said to them that made them question some things. We have the butterfly here. Yeah, so actually not as bad as I thought. We have the butterfly evolving and growing, the next phase of things, healing the inner child and releasing the past. So I feel like the last time they saw you, they felt like you said something to them that really resonated. Something that they needed to level up, and they are taking that feedback very seriously. They want to measure up to you, and yeah, they feel like you are a mature person that can help guide them, probably being closer to being a spiritual person. I do see a year from now they might reach out, or you might see a lot of progress. But the connection is blessed, and I feel like if you were worried that, you know, this person is just here for sex or something of that sort, that's not really the case. They are looking for a really good connection, and they feel like you're a good teacher or you're a potential candidate here. I want to see how they saw you at that time. We have move on here. This could be an indication that you should, like, try somebody else for now. But I do see that they were crushing on you. And you, again, are somebody that they kind of aspire to be like. one or both of you could be hung up on an ex somewhere, and maybe that was kind of the feeling here, like you were comparing them to an ex, or they felt compared to somebody who was better, and they didn't really measure up, and that's kind of why either they moved on or you moved on somewhere, sort of similar to pile one. But I do see that this person really does want to grow as opposed to pile one. So there might be messages for you there, but at the same time, I was very worried that this was going to go down a toxic path. It did not. We have lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. So interesting today. Yeah, so maybe you said something to them and they responded in a way that you knew was really not of their best mind or of their highest self. And you were like, all right, I'm just not dealing with this person. I feel there's a lot of resolve for whoever I'm reading for. I feel like this is a time where if you do resonate with the feminine, and of course, like, put your pronouns where you will, but whoever I'm reading, whoever I'm connecting to is like, you're like, I've had enough. I'm sick of dating people who make me feel like I'm just putting myself out there and getting a whole lot of like non-negotiable responses. I have boundaries, I have a good job, I'm a solid person, and I need somebody to match that kind of energy, and I'm, just not going to settle for anything less than my best. I also kind of get somewhere like, maybe you share something with this person, like you're both in AA, or you both had narcissistic parents, or just some kind of similar toxicities that you're working through. Maybe you worked through it a little bit better than they did, and that's why this person is like, wow, I've met somebody who's kind of a model for things. But I do kind of sense that when this person sees their reflection in something, they get very self-conscious. They feel like they did a bad job of healing or growing, and that's kind of where this person gets a little stuck. They're a little jealous that you've outgrown or moved through some of these things. But I do see genuine love here. I really do. And I think that this person is going to work on themselves, and you will see a very different side of them very soon. So let's take a look at the tarot. Okay. We're going to use the She-Wolf Tarot here. This is the deck that I was drawn to for you guys. And we have the beautiful Knight of Wands first. I'm going to move everything up, don't worry. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Very interesting. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Wow, all reversals. I don't know, you guys. I just kind of feel like this person, they're on their own journey right now. The Knight of Wands kind of suggests an inertia. It is like a really, not as much as the Knight of Swords, but it's a card that usually suggests a lot of movement. Knight of Cups, again, is someone who's introspective. It could be a person or a person around that person. And then the Five of Cups is like sorrow, but it's in reverse. So again, I see this person moving through their dysfunction. I just see that this person feels like a lack of community right now. They feel like they're kind of lost or swimming out at sea. There's this feeling that transformation is eluding them. And they don't really know how to have love until that they can kind of put the oxygen mask over themselves, which I think honestly is really healthy. So as a foil to pile one, this is someone who is really going to come out of this okay, I think. Pile one had a lot of multiple directions it can go. This one's pretty specific. So in terms of like what you should do, continue conscious eating, cut out some sugar, eat more fruit, just take care of your body. And then we have the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life with that same purple color here. So meditation, yoga, things that will help you reconnect to your sense of balance. because again, I feel like this person, as opposed to pile one, like, is going to continue to reach out for advice. And if that's not what you want from this connection, screw it. But if you can hold space for them, it's a lovely gesture to be somebody's teacher in that way. And I think that this person will definitely benefit, maybe even ascend to a higher level of consciousness because of you if you do that. So that's kind of what I have for you. It's not super romantic, although there's a lot of love here. It just kind of feels like the last time they saw you, they were reminded of their shortcomings. And, you know, maybe as a result of that, that's why you guys kind of split or took a break. But I do see that this person is probably going to pull through and be very grateful for you in the end, whether or not you can kind of make things work. This could also be, you know, somebody that's in a non-sexual way, like a family member as well. So read for who you want to read for. In general, it's about dating, but there might be somebody in your life that's mirroring this situation as well. And, you know, it has hope there too. So that's what I see for you. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. Check out my readings down below if you want to get into the more specific things. I have some goodies on my web shop as well. And I guess I'll see you next time for the next reading. Hi Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. You've chosen the blue calcite and this beautiful card, Black Cat. So number 7 might resonate with you. 7 is a spiritual number. I get that you're kind of flying high above it all right now, which is really lovely. You feel kind of in the pocket of life. There's a curiosity journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. This card makes me feel like you've been through some stuff and now you're kind of on the other side of it. I really love that for you. And in terms of how that person felt when you last saw them, I feel like maybe you guys went through something together. It could be a divorce, it could be a move, it could be a job change, just some really monumental shift in life. And I think right now you're kind of at the reconciliation point. So let's just see some other oracles here, and then I will read the tarot for you. We have reconsider. So yeah, again, for some of us, maybe reconsider another option, but this tract of where we're going here feels like maybe you were going to give up on this relationship, or maybe you're thinking about giving up on it. Don't do that. This person definitely is someone who can be a ride or die and make it through life with you. What else do we have here? I'm doing these all out of order. This is fun. We have unleash my wildness and choose to be free. Yeah, this person feels like you're somebody who they can run with. They feel like you make them feel primal. You make them feel divinely guided. You make them feel like they want to throw off their inhibitions. They feel like I feel like this person has really seen you grow over a period of time. They really know you, and they want to make something with you. They want to make art. They want to make a home. They want to build something. They want to make a business. They feel like you're finally at this point where you're in your full power and you guys are able to kind of look in the same direction. This person could be older than you. That's kind of the feeling that I get here. And then we have letting go, really interesting. So maybe something here that still needs to kind of be shed. I love that we have the yellow flowers and it kind of matches this gilded yellow angel card. So it feels like somewhere, maybe there's something trapped celestially in that third chakra center here. Maybe you're having digestive issues. Maybe there's been a cold recently because of the changing of the seasons. If you're here on the East Coast and you're experiencing fall in America or anywhere else that experiences that kind of cold. Or it honestly could just symbolize transformation, that kind of you're leaning into death or leaning into grief and incorporating it as a part of your being and spirit. Yeah, rather than resisting dealing with hard things or crying when you need to cry and all of this stuff. I really, really, really love this. Let's see, if this person could say anything to you right now, it would be, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. So there is, I mean, rest assured, if you feel like the person that you're questioning is somebody that seems like they have it kind of all together, they don't. They want to let you know that they don't think that they're above you or anything like that. They're not actively, trying to over paternalize and complicate things in that sense. They have their doubts about stuff too. You do things really well that make them kind of feel like they're on the back heel, and you balance each other out is what I'm hearing in a really good way. Look at this. We have love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So they felt like they really wanted to reach out and express things from their side. Maybe you were a little intimidating for them, or maybe honestly you will receive this in the future. I do see that this person is like totally locked in and willing to do this with you. So if you're questioning like, where are we? I just kind of feel like maybe they're on a trip. Maybe they are working on letting go of some of this healing for themselves somewhere, meditating, going inward, preparing for that fall season, working extra hard at work to have money to do different things for themselves. And that is why you're really not hearing from it at the moment. It has nothing to do with you per se. They just want to be prepared and lay the foundations for their own life. I feel earth energy in this one very strongly. Capricorn, Libra, sorry, that's air. Well, maybe Libra for someone. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in this person's chart. They're very practical. They're down to earth. They're logical. They really want, and I think that's why they like you, because there's a quality about you, even as I'm like speaking really fast right now, so you might be an air sign, that is able to kind of communicate very effectively, have good ideas, and make things feel free and open. We have third party here. So for some of you, there's a worry that there's a third party. There's not. For others, and you'll know if this is you, there is somebody that they're tying up loose ends with here. And so maybe the last time they saw you, they kind of felt like, oh, I can't fully commit to this person until I tie up loose ends, whether that's healing from a past relationship, or if you're just dating this person, then they want to get rid of all of the other people that they're dating as well and commit to you. So that could be something you might want to read for. Check out my web shop if that kind of resonates there. And then we have these really interesting cards. So when they do reach out, if they do reach out, we have making you jealous and waiting for an apology. I feel like somewhere they're going to test you. I feel like this person is kind of like that's a wolf, but poke the bear. They want to know if you really have kind of transcended. Maybe you've had arguments in the past, like the old you somewhere. They want proof that you're kind of like leveling up. And they're looking at your socials all the time and trying to figure this out as well. So this person is really funny. All right, let me look at your tarot and we'll wrap this up short and sweet style. I feel a lot of hope from this one. If you were drawn to any of the other piles, the first one went all over the place. Strong Gemini energy there. The second one was a lot more, all these cards went concentrated and to the point. But they weren't quite similar, pile 1 and pile 2, just almost like opposite sides of the same coin. Just to make you aware. Let's see, what happened the last time? Okay, I see 3 of Swords here getting over heartbreak. The last time you guys met. We have the Empress in reverse. And the 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, especially because we have third party, there's the World in reverse on the bottom. This person more likely had trauma from a past relationship, or was dealing with a baby mama, or dealing with like somebody that's still hanging on in their life, that making it difficult for them to break free. And that's why you were so refreshing to them. So they might have disappeared for a little while in order to kind of settle things, whether it's to tell this person, we're going to have to figure out a way to co-parent together. I have somebody new in my life, or like, look, we need to cut ties here. This kind of on again, off again energy isn't serving me. I really want to go, that's a weird way to put go steady, because I feel like this person is a little bit of an old soul with somebody new and completely detached. They're going to make the best decision for your relationship and for themselves. But, you know, this person is sad about it. There's somebody in their life, and it could be a family member even. It doesn't need to be, it could be a best friend. Like, it doesn't need to be somebody who was a love interest. Just another person's energy that's making it difficult for them to just live their life, and they're sad about it. It's like, we had this relationship of some sort that I felt was serving me. And I think they know this. Like, the grief that you've been through has helped them with the grief they are going through. They feel very much inspired by how you have kind of transcended to the other side, and they feel a little bit stuck in their own energy. Their creation energy is blocked. Their throat chakra might be blocked because we have the blue color of the blue calcite. They want to be somebody that expresses themselves better, and they don't want poor communication to stand in the way of having a good relationship with you. And if you are an air sign, then that's really a lovely match, because air tends to kind of move earth along a little bit, and earth tends to kind of stabilize air a little bit. So I think it's really beautiful that you guys have connected, and you know, there is some part of it that makes them a little nervous. So they might try to make you prove that you're not going to behave like this other person. I wouldn't give it too much thought, and I wouldn't lay into it too much either. They're going through a rough time right now, and it's not always easy to have balance. You seem like you're in a much more balanced place at the moment, so I would just kind of brush it off a little bit. If they're using this person to kind of make you feel jealous here, like, just let it go the first time, don't call them out on it kind of type energy, and see where it goes. But of course, you know, have your boundaries in mind, and what you will and will not put up with, and what you will do as a result for yourself, because that's true boundaries, right? We can't control somebody else, but for yourself. If these behaviors keep continuing, that's only for a few people here. And just continue to kind of vibe high and fly high and do your own thing and be untouchable, because you have earned it. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, share it with a friend, check my readings down below, and let me know if this resonated with you, okay? I will see you next time for the next reading.